Hello, everyone. Today we're going to discuss a very important question from the topic factors of AS physics. And this question is one of the tricky questions from this topic. So the question is, there are two forces as shown, 10 Newton and 5 Newton that acts at angle of 150 degree with each other. And then the resultant of these two can be expressed or can be resolved in a pair of perpendicular components. We have to tell that what should be those two components. Okay, so we have two scenarios as we have two vectors, 5 Newton and 10 Newton. So we can solve this question in two situations. First of all, what we do is we extend the line of the vector 5 Newton. This is known as line of action of vector 5 Newton. And then this angle is 30 degree because the whole angle is 180. So out of 180, you subtract 150. So you got 30. Now what you do is you resolve this 10 Newton. So the first component would adjacent to angle would be 10 cos 30. And the other component that is perpendicular to this is 10 sine 30. Now, if we look at the horizontal forces, so two forces are there. One of them is 10 cos 30, another is 5 Newton, and as they are opposite to each other, so the resultant would be 10 cos 30 minus 5. Okay, so you got option A and option A for this because none of other is 10 cos 30 minus 5. Now for the other one, the vertical component is only 10 sine 30. But the problem is with A, it is 10 cos 30. It means A is not the option. Okay, now what you do is you extend the line of action of force 10 Newton. And then this angle is 30 degree now because the whole of the angle is 180 of the straight line. So now what you do is you resolve it again. This time we'll be resolving 5 Newton force. So this is 5 cos 30 and the perpendicular component to it is 5 sine 30. Okay, now you see that this is 10 Newton and this is 5 cos 30. So they're opposite to each other. So it means your resultant will be 10 minus 5 cos 30. So now which is only option number C. So now we look on the other component, that is 5 sine 30. So this is the perpendicular component. So 5 sine 30. So that's why the option is C. So these two are actually the components of resultant of these two forces, 10 Newton and 5 Newton. So this was just a tricky way to ask the question. They can ask you to find the total resultant of these two forces. They can ask you to find the component of the resultant of these two forces. So if they say you have to find the component of resultant of the forces, then you just have to resolve one of the force to get the components like this. And like you have to resolve into vertical and horizontal component, then you simply do addition and subtraction, and that's how you get your answer. C is the answer here.